Hi everyone, this is Gary Whites for Purebred Studios. It's Thursday, May 17th, 2007, and we're happy to be providing continuing coverage of the Cardigan Welsh Corgi Club of America's National Specialty Show from beautiful Pleasanton, California. Seated next to me is Jeff Money from the club. And Jeff, tell us what we're going to see this morning. We got a big day here on Thursday.
Well, this morning we're going to start off with veteran sweepstakes. And the sweepstakes will be judged this year by Miss Cindy Bossy. And we'll move from that into the puppy sweeps. We're going to see some very qualified and distinct older dogs, and we're going to see some brand new ones in the puppy sweeps.
Yeah, we've got a nice entry for California Show, 108 in sweepstakes today. And you can see our judge over there getting ready as it's approaching 9 a.m. And we'll be right back with our first class, and I believe it's veterans classes. We start with veteran sweepstakes classes. Again, we'll be right back. Jeff, it looks like we're getting ready for our first class of veterans here. Just two in the ring over there. Maybe there's one more coming in.
Looks like they're working on getting things together. Maybe a little slow start for the first, but this should be the 7 years and under 9 years puppy veteran dogs.
What we're going to do for all of you folks at home watching the DVD is we go through the lineup across the ring from us to let you know who's in the ring. You might not recognize the Cardigan, but you might recognize the handlers.
Yeah.
In this case, with veterans, you might recognize the Cardigan as well. So, okay, here's our first look at our veterans class, veteran sweepstakes class, 7 years and under 9 years.
On the table now is number 19, Champion Heart of Gold Good Wilbarger, HTPTNA OAJ OAP RN. This is out of Champion Heart of Gold St. Nicholas and Champion Heart of Gold Jamaican Me. Owners and breeders are Lisa and Jay Phillips.
And Jeff, I'm not sure, I don't remember. It's early in the morning here. Did you give us a little bit of background on the judge?
Well, I didn't. Cindy comes from the East Coast and has been in the breed as long as I can remember. She's very well liked among the club and was easily chosen for this event.
All right.
Next on the table, number 73, Champion Cardi Ridge Lachlan Code Red, out of Yardican Roland and Glenmar Suncatcher and Scarlet. Breeders are Marlon and Sam Gardner, and owners are Patty and Sandra Mortensen. Got some nice free stacks on these first two Cardigans so far this morning. Of course, I guess you'd kind of expect that with these veterans. They've been in the ring before. These fellas know what to do and where to do it.
Absolutely. This is a good indication what we're going to see here, folks.
Number 79, champion Spectrum Gale Harlem Hustle, out of Spectrum Harlem Shuffle and Sisterwood Spectrum Just Dandy. Breeders are Sandra Thomas Shaheen and Kathy Steele, owned by Kevin and Ann Moore and Sandra Thomas Shaheen.
Seems like I recognize some of these handlers from our performance classes yesterday. Had quite a day here with a very large rally entry and 2 obedience trials. Went into the afternoon, about 5 or 6 hours it seems like, of performance. Just obedience and rally. That's not mentioning agility earlier this week. So real nice turnout for the performance events.
We're actually well into the show by this point. We have the herding events on the weekend prior to the confirmation, agility, and obedience and rally events here at the show. So it's there's been a lot of dogs in competition already by this point.
Oh yeah, of course the Megan last night, and then a full week. Okay, we're going to follow our last entry around here in our first sweepstakes veteran dog class as he comes around and lines up on the far side with his fellow competitors over there. And our judge takes a look at the threesome one more time. There they are. Our judge is to the left of our camera, to the screen. And one more look at expression, I gather. And some preliminary ordering here. Here we go. And that's our owner. First ribbons of the day.
That's how she likes them. She's in catalog order.
Well, I think,
no, actually,
yeah.
She did move them around, didn't it? That's pays me to look around. Number 73 was first. Number 19 was second. Number 79 was third.
And if we could just introduce the names of the dogs in our placements here.
That'd be Heart of Gold Good Wilbarger, Cardi Ridge Lachlan Code Red in second place, and Spectrum Gale Harlem Hustle.
And here comes the ribbons and those beautiful, I think it's a blanket of some type up there with the 2007 name and logo on there. Beautiful awards here in our sweepstakes.
These are small patchwork blanket quilts that have a number of representations of the state of California.
Real keepsakes.
Yep.
And we got toys coming out. We got everything. Holy mackerel, they're cleaning up.
We try to make our specialties special.
Yeah, absolutely, and a great job. Great job. We'll be right back. 2 entries in the ring so far for our second class for veteran dogs, 9 and under 11 years. They're across from us, as you can see. I think I heard the ring steward calling out for one more entry, but no one coming in yet.
Well, we were looking for 3 in here this morning, and the lead dog here was moved up out of the 7 years out of the last class.
And we let our camera follow our first entry, number 121, as this gentleman goes on the table.
Number 121 is well known to the club. This is Champion Reese's Bold as Brass, out of Champion's Spectrum Huff of Larchmont and Champion Larchmont's Rainy. The dog was bred and owned by Heather Hutchison, and showing him today is another person that's been a love in his life is Dixie Ray. And now we have another one of our well-experienced fellas. This is number 191, Champion Chaps, Woodsy Brooks. Out of Champion Davenage, Garth O'Chaps, and Champion 7C's Rebabel O'Chaps. Owned and bred by Michael and Jackie Chapman.
And catalog order prevails here. We're going into our veteran bitches now, and this first class is for Grand Dame, 7 years and under 9, and looks like we've got about 5 in the ring. And again, what we'll do is run down our lineup and show you who's in the ring, both from a handler standpoint and, of course, the entry, who the competitors are. Go down our lineup here as our judge makes, and our ring steward make sure the paperwork is all properly done and everything is in order. Here they come, our first look at our veteran bitch class, 7 and under 9 years. Movement.
First on the table is number 102, Champion Eula Mwanas Panda Bear. Out of Champion Eula Mwanas Sir Gawain and Champion Adams Acres Holiday Charm. Breeder was Judith Adams, and the owners are Debbie and Katie Brooks.
A little background information on the Alameda County Fairgrounds here, where the specialty is being held. We're in one of the fairground buildings. This particular location, the county fairgrounds, is the site of one of the largest dog shows in Northern California, Del Valle. In the fall, we'll get sometimes 3,500 to 4,000 entries, sometimes more, and many national specialties and regionals, of course, are held in conjunction with the Del Valle specialty. But a beautiful place. The specialty is held both inside and outside. Weather here in Pleasanton, Northern California is perfect, near perfect year-round with maybe 15 to 18 inches of rain. There is plenty of water provided by nearby reservoirs and from the Hetchy Dam project in California. So this is a great site for a dog show. If any of you would like to ever come out here in the fall for that Del Valle show, I think you'd be pleased.
And next we have number 144. This is Champion Codewig's I'm Doing It My Way. Out of Champion Codewig Vestavia Luminescence and Codewig Perfect Crime. Breeder is Kim Robber. The owners are Sandra Thomas Shahinian and M. Huddleston. Next is number 216. This is Champion Shamrock's Faith Hill. Out of Champion Davenant's Gartho Chaps and Champion Spencer Nick Chemo Shamrock. Owner breeders Diane Webster and William Pedersen. And this is 224 Champion McMatt's Silver Essence of Codewig's Vestavia Luminescence and Champion Taffner Codewig's Silver Lining. Breeder is Flo McDaniel and the owners are Robin and Frank Mello.
Jeff, I know your neck of the woods in Kentucky at Kentuckiana Cluster in Louisville is just an amazing show. A super place, great parking and facilities, and of course Louisville is a wonderful place to visit. You get about 4,000 there in the spring, I know. Big show.
It's a well-attended show and draw has been a big draw, and as you said, the facility is good and easy to get to. And we enjoy having everybody come visit us there.
Oh, I bet. It's right by the airport, right by the Louisville airport. So don't even have to rent a van if you're flying a dog. Most of those hotels around there have their own vans, and they'll get you right there. Great place.
And next up on the table is number 244, Chaps Phoebe Prairie, by champion Devonish Gartha Chaps and Larchmont's Mocha Swirl. Breeders are Jackie Chapman and Tim Chapman, and these are also the owners. Number 2? Yeah, if you don't mind, I haven't even had the first one yet.
What are you taking it?
Nothing, just
what?
pray that it comes out.
Once again, we're going to follow our last entry around here as she rejoins the balance of the class over on the far side. And our judge gets ready to make a decision or two.
I will now come in.
Okay.
Let's keep our eye on the judge, see what she does. This is her largest class of the day so far. See if she's maybe seen enough or wants to see some more movement.
I'm going to rearrange this a little bit here.
Okay. Let's swing our camera over here, and this is the preliminary order that we find ourselves with. Here they come. Looks like we're changing 2 and 3 here in our positioning. And that's our order.
Now we see an armband. Okay, number 1 is champion Shamrock's Faith Hill. Second is champion Ulamana's Panda Bear. And third is McMatt's Silver Essence. And number 4 is Chaps Phoebe Prairie.
This is our 9 and under 11-year-old pitch class. Looks like 4 across the ring from us. little slower, I think, around the room with this more senior class.
She's watching. All right, first up on the table this morning is champion Dweison's Victory Lane, TDRN AXP OA AJP OAJ. This little girl's been busy. She's out of champion Collage's Classic Sport Model and champion Zirion's Kokomo. Breeders were Kathy Davis and Judy Byram. Owners are John and Kathy Hanna and Kathy Davis.
Always have to take your hat off to the folks that have these titles after the name, especially, I think, with the amount of work it takes to qualify for performance titles. A lot of fun, but also a lot of work and time and effort. And it's a lifestyle.
And when you have the string of designators behind the dog's name that run across the page like that one we just read, to begin to think of the number of hours that it went in to create that, probably pretty boggling.
Lots of fun, lots of rewards in terms of the psychological and the thrill of winning and qualifying. But nice to know you have a well-rounded pet.
Next we have number 116, champion Lynn Hill Autumn Woodsong. Out of champion Sister Woods Ambler and champion Lynn Hill Dore Don Persuaded. Breeder is Barbara Tannehill and the owner is Sherilyn Curdy. And next on our table is champion Raconteur Poet's Song out of champion Twin Rock Poet of Blue Perfect PT and champion Kennebec Red Oak Raconteur. Breeder is Vivian Moran, owned by Vivian and Molly Moran. And rounding out our entries this morning in 9 years and under 11 bitches is champion Chaps Aurora Pandora. Out of Chaps Woodsy Brooks and Davenich Cassiopeia of Chaps. Breeder was Jackie Chapman and Lisa Chapman, and the owners are also Jackie and Lisa Chapman.
Aurora Pandora. I like that.
A lot of creativity in some of these names.
Oh yeah. There's certain names that stick with you, I think, too. And this will be one of them. I like Aurora Pandora. Nice round of applause from the fancy here at ringside. We've got a nice crowd here for 9 o'clock in the morning and a sweepstakes. And there they are, our 9 and under 11 year sweepstakes bitch class across the ring from us. Move down the lineup one more time as our judge will probably cross our camera going in the opposite direction. All right, let's keep our eye on her and see if she's made her decision.
Too bad. Come here. I know, Ron, but you're not the only one that's stuck with nothing to do. I can't get up from here because nobody can relieve me during the house, so I'll get it moved in a minute. Okay?
He's got some time. I think it was there a while.
Okay, I'm not giving you grief. I just can't. I can't get up and leave here in the middle of.
Well, I'm not supposed to be doing that.
I know. Where's your assistant? Where's your assistant chair? No. You need some people.
Okay, here we go with our placements over here on the far side.
Put it on him.
There we go. Here they come around. And I think that's our order.
Number 1 is Raconteur Poet's Song. Number 2 is Chaps Aurora Pandora. Number 3 is Dwyson's Victory Lane. And number 4 is Lynn Hill Autumn Wood Song.
Here's our last scheduled class here for bitches 11 years and older in our veteran sweepstakes. We have 4 present, and Jeff mentioned to me while the camera was off that we have 6 in the catalog, so we'll take a look at the 4 present across the ring from us. Let you know who's here. As our judge, Cindy Bossy, does the same. Why don't we follow our first animal around here, try to maximize our camera time with these Grand Dames, very senior Grand Dames. And our first entry is number 84.
Champion Shadowwalk PB Cupidol. Champion Shadowwalk PB Cupidol. Breeders are Susan and Don Lasella, Kathy Oakes Klein, and Patrick Ormus by Champion Vestavia Cardack Aaron and Champion Phi Vestavia Orphan Annie. Owned by Susan and Don Lasilla.
I know.
This is number 196, champion I Am Davenant from memory. Breeders Connie Wan out of champion Davenant Sandpiper and Davenant Miss Julie. Owners Richard Huff and Tom Stewart.
I'd like to thank the Building and Grounds Committee or Facilities Committee here. They've switched the ring around for us so we weren't shooting into the sunlight, and they've got a nice maroon background over one of the glass door windows over there. I guess that we got glass doors, so it's not to have much glare in our video this year. Done a great job.
This is number 218, champion Spencer Nick Gemmo Shamrock. Out of Sisterwoods Ambler and champion Spectrum Taxi Dancer. Breeders Kathy Steele and Sandra Motz. Owner is Diane Webster. And rounding out our 11 years and older of its class, number 270, champion Kennebec Red Oak Rachel. Out of champion Kennebec Red Oak Roster and champion Air Dry Northwood Nika. Breeders Robert Caldwell and Helen Jones. Owners Stephanie Hoyer, Tracy, and Tim Seitz.
Okay, that was our last grand dame. And we'll get her positioned over there. Our judge Cindy Bossy has really helped out and our coordination before the DVDs, trying to get our maximum exposure directly across the rings so that you're able to see the handler in their entry in a very clear perspective with a nice side profile. Nice round of applause by the fancy here for these very senior Cardigans.
And that's the way she finishes them. In first place, champion Spencer Nick Gemmo Shamrock. In second place, Shadowwalk PV Cupid Doll. Bringing third is champion I Am Davenant's Memory, and last but certainly not least is champion Kennebec Red Oak Rachel.
Here's our best and veteran sweepstakes class coming in the ring. And I think we're going to probably start with the youngest first. I think that's the convention for that. Why don't we just go ahead and introduce our class winners as they come in the ring now. Here, Jeff.
All right, leading our group here is number 73 champion Cardi Ridge Lachlan Cold Red, followed by number 121 champion Reese's Bold as Brass, and then champion Shamrock's Faith Hill, champion Raconteur Poet Song, and champion Spencer Nick Gemmo Shamrock.
All right. All our class winners here. That's right, we did miss, I think, the 11 and over dog class.
Yep.
So we just have the 2 dogs and the 3 bitches. Like one at a time. Getting quieter in here, Jeff.
Everybody's holding their breath, waiting to see what Cindy's going to do.
Well, she's picking up ribbons right now. Here we go.
And best in sweepstakes is Reese's Boldest Brass. And best of opposite is number 216, and that is Spencer Nick Gemmo Shamrock.
Hi everyone, this is Gary Whites for Purebred Studios, and we're back here with our puppy sweepstakes, and of course we're in our first class for our littlest puppy dogs, and a huge class it is. As we go down our lineup, give you at home a chance to see who's here. And they continue to wind around the ring here. This gives you at home a chance to see who's physically competing. You might not recognize, of course, the Cardigan, but you might recognize the handler as we go around. And there we have it. Our first entry is Reuben Harrow Rython, owned by Nancy Willoughby. By Champion Ruban's Blue Rhapsody by Deco. Excuse me, he's by Champion Ruban's Blue Rhapsody, and out of Deco Harrow Place, Total Calamity. Again, this is our youngest puppy dog class for 6 months and under 9 months. Breeder is the same as the owner on this entry. Our next entry is number 23.
Number 23, Heart of Gold, Never a Doubt, out of Champion Trinwalk, Just a Heart of Gold, and Champion Heart of Gold Hat Trick, owned and bred by Lisa and Jay Phillips.
Jeff, this is a huge class to start with here. Everybody brings their puppies to the National Law. I guess we all know that by now. Great turnout. You always wonder about a California show, whether you're going to get the turnout or not, because it's way over here on the left coast. But,
well, like so many clubs, the largest percentage of our membership lives east of the use the Mississippi River as a divider. But we've got a good representation from the eastern portion of the country. Cardigan folks like their national specialty. And now on the table is number 25, Heart of Gold Supernova. Out of Champion Heart of Gold Power Play, Champion Fantasy Farm Heart of Gold. Breeder owners Lisa and Jay Phillips.
Being all puppy here.
This is number 39, Dweison's Hot Wheels, by Champion Kipperton's Chassis End and Champion Collage's Some Like It Hot. Breeders Kathy Davis, Kathy Harper, and Cindy Jo Brown. Owners Kathy and John Hanna and Kathy Davis.
entry number 51.
Tail Bright Coat of Many Colors by champion Warwick Lartrand Mordacious and champion Oregon Miss Midnight Tail Bright. Breeders Terry Devine. Owners are Barbara Tannehill and Spencer Tannehill.
Got an itch here.
And number 61, Pacific Unimaginable You. Out of champion Codewigs On Point and Pacific Sent From Heaven. Breeders are Emily and Kathy Fish, owned by Emily Fish and Carol Thibault.
Jeff, these puppies are really behaving nicely. No problems at all in the ring.
Always find it interesting to watch the 6 to 9 class. Some of them, I would imagine that most of these have at least been out on the show road a little bit. This is number 85, Davenich Archangel Michael, out of champion Kennebec Everybody Loves and Davenich Lakota.
Yeah, sometimes when I videotape Chihuahuas and some of the terriers, they're all over the place. These Cardigans seem to be pretty well mannered, these little puppies.
Almost forgot to mention that this entry is bred by Connie Wan and owned by Lori Frost. Too interested in watching the puppies having fun.
Kind of hard to see the armband, folks. We'll have to
Get a number here in a minute.
Yeah, spun around on us. With a big class like this too, you want to make sure.
Looks like number 105, Yeshikuma Tiger's Eye, out of Canadian champion Mary Moon, and a Canadian and American champion Mary Moon Firestorm, Canadian champion Yashikuma Wheat Harton Sedalia, breeders Shelley Cam, owners Shelley Cam and Christopher Shaw. Number 107, Yasashikuma Highway to Heaven by Mary Moon Blue Perfect Pony Express, 5 Estavia Storm of Yasashikuma. Breeder Shelley Cam, also owners are Shelley Cam and Christopher Shaw. He's just having a good time. And next is number 149, Pooh's Max CC God of War by champion Cardi Ridge Red Hot Lover and champion McWallace's Pooh's Futurity PT. Breeders are Eleanor and Elizabeth McNair. Owner is Carla Coggins.
Jeff, maybe you can tell us a little bit about the herding competition earlier this week.
We had a really, really nice all-breed herding competition, 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. Good full entry. Most everybody qualified. It was a really nice show. We had really beautiful weather. People came from all over. The facility was great. It was a really enjoyable weekend. Good way to start off the national specialty.
The facility was pretty close to where we are now at the fairgrounds?
We actually held it in Vacaville at Herding for You.
Okay.
Right off the 505, but it was very easy to get to, and good accommodations. There's a lot of things you look for when you look for a site. The herding venues are not always close to where the confirmation sites are. This worked out really well, about an hour north of Pleasanton here.
Yeah. Yeah, Pleasanton itself is it's pretty much a bedroom community between San Jose and Oakland, California, on the East Bay, and closer to San Jose, much closer to San Jose. So there's certainly a lot of industry in and around Pleasanton, but the big centers are, towards the south in San Jose and Fremont for high tech, but there's a number of other biotech and the like around here as well. But a lot of homes in Pleasanton.
Well, we'll have to wait a second to get the armband on this one.
Yeah, our company has filmed a couple of herding national specialties. One down at Rancho Santa Fe. Typically herding courses in more of the farm areas of California, and Vacaville does qualify for that, kind of on the way to Sacramento. And then over in the Central Valley, which is really the Really the fresh fruit and vegetable capital of the country in Central Valley is amazing. And down there in Rancho Santa Fe, we shot it adjacent to a polo field, the Australian Cattle Dog National Specialty some years ago.
And this is number 151, Tall Hollows Now You See Me by Scara Tall Hollows, Big Daddy, and Lynn Hill Ricochet Romance. Owner breeders Crystal Tallman and Chris Tallman.
This little guy looks like it's his first show the way he's looking around. What am I doing here? He's a little one.
Maybe if I do this really quickly, I can leave.
Or take a nap. There he is, nice close-up. Tail's going.
Number 161, Claymore's Darkening. Out of champion Paradiddle Token of Love and champion Remembrance Blues in the Night. Breeder owners Tom and Janet Stewart and Richard Huff.
There he is. He wanted to sit there for a while. Got a good shot of him now. He still wants to sit.
Number 167, Sharrock Dark Argon by champion Reese's Celtic Warrior, champion Bendigo Ginger O Shamrocks. Owner breeders Diane Webster and William Pedersen. Number 173, Mary Moon Pluperfect Pathway. Out of champion Mary Moon Firestorm and Pluperfect Mary Moon Praise. Breeder owners, Jonathan Jeffrey Kimes and Barbara Hoffman. Rounding out our 6 to 9 month puppy dogs, number 209, Pooh's Ace Gambit. Out of champion Cardi Ridge Red Hot Lover and champion McWallace Pooh's Futurity PT. Breeders are Ellie McNair and Elizabeth McNair. Owners are Ellie McNair and Jenny Conway.
Big entry here. Big entry in our first puppy dog class. This is probably a major in some states.
Certainly would be in the East.
Yeah. We'll keep our camera rolling here as our last entry comes around and rejoins the other competitors in this puppy dog 6 and under 9 month class. Let's see what our judge does now. See what she does. See if she has a first cut. Wants to see more movement or what have you. But I think she's got a lot more work to do, Jeff.
She's not near done yet. She's going to move them around.
Here they come. They're all coming. There she is in the center ring. Looking at that side movement.
It looks like we'll get a good look at the entire class on the far side of the ring from where we're located.
Yeah. Okay, let's follow the judge. We're going to go down that lineup, but let's keep our eye on her and see if she gives us an indication of who she might be pulling out here.
Looks like he's going to pull some out.
I think that's what we're going to keep here. Looks like about 6 or 7, and the balance are leaving the ring. Okay. Nice round of applause. And that counts 6. Yeah. Okay, let's see if our judge repositions them on the other side of the ring, which I think that's what she's doing. And we'll have a look at our first cut. Okay. And we're going to get some movement right away. Why don't we reintroduce that first cut as we can maybe pull off this number on this young man.
This is Mary Moon, Pluperfect Pathway.
Okay, great. Our first cut coming right at our camera.
And we'll watch Claymore's Darkening. This is Tall Hollow's Now You See Me. This is Who's Mac CC God of War. A little help from the puppies behind me. Who's Mac CC God of War. And this is Tail Bright Coat of Many Colors. And Davenich Archangel Michael. Did you see that? And that's how she's going to finish them. Number 173, Mary Moon Pluperfect Pathway. Number 161, Claymore's Darkening. Number 151, Tall Hollow's Now You See Me. And in fourth place we have Who's Mac CC God of War, number 149.
Our second class naturally is 9 and under 12-month-old dogs, and we have 8 in the catalog, and it looks like we've got 7 in the ring. So let's let our camera introduce them to you as we move down our lineup.
Yes, we are a little bit late, aren't we? And we don't have the things listed online.
All right.
We can do it. And first up in Puppy Dog Sweepstakes 9 to 12 months, number 65, Snow Rose Rhyme Time. Otters champion Shadow Walk 5E Alexander and champion Grangefield Aberdabi Limit. Breeders are Dixie Ray, Nancy Stockslager, and Shirley Hobbs. Owner is Dixie Ray. This is number 77, Toshe Dragonfly, out of Champion Shadow Walk trademark, and Champion Toshe Burnt Umber. Breeder is Denise Wading, owner is Chris Johnson. This is number 119, Reese's California Rain, by Reese's Jamaican Rum and Champion Mariel's Reese's Uluru. Breeder is Heather Hutchison, owner is Heather Hutchison and Judith Beiser. This is number 131, Cantasia's Midnight Rambler. By champion Chase Uli, Jumpin' Jack Black Flash, and champion Talbot's Pocket Full of Posies. Breeders are Sharon and Karen Wilson, Renee Crooker. Owners are Karen and Shannon Wilson. This is number 177, Hope on SW Fair Trade Agreement. By Shadow Walk Trademark, champion Hope on's Whale Song. Breeder is Thomas Corzelis. Owners are Christy Griffith, Carla Giroux, and Susan Lucilla. This is number 195, L-Wide El Milagro, by champion L-Wide Just Try It, and champion Reese's Intimate Suggestion. Breeder is Karen Harbert. Owner is Charles Gadja. And rounding out our 9 to 12 month puppy dog sweeps, number 215, Finshaven Brian Floyd, by Finshaven Red Sable Floyd and Finshaven Samantha Tillerman. Breeder owner, Charlie McInnes.
think Charlie was quite active in our performance yesterday. I remember one of his animals on the long down was on its back. I think there's a couple of there was 2 obedience trials, and I think that was the preferred position for that. Cardigan.
The folks in obedience always fear the long downs because they have no control over what influences the dog, and I've seen birds fly in the room and various things, so everybody gets a little bit nervous on that, and some of the dogs just take it very well and take a little nap.
You have to wake them up. You let it 5 minutes is over, or 3 minutes, or whatever it is. Yeah, all in all, I had quite a few qualifiers yesterday in the obedience and rally as well. A lot of legs. And once again, of course, we're going to follow our last animal around. And let's go pick up our first in line over here. As our judge is probably going to enter our picture momentarily as she starts to walk down this lineup of 912 puppy dogs. False start here. Kind of hard to hear. The room kind of echoes around, and you might not hear the judge all that clearly. Here's our first entry. We're going to be coming around one at a time. There we go. Everybody's having a good time. That's the most important thing. There we go. Okay. I think you at home really appreciate the shot. We got the side view and the frontal movement view that our judge, Cindy Bossy, is providing us on our camera here for you. Couldn't ask for more as far as movement goes. Very nice. Very nice to be able to get this shot. Well, she's seen a lot of movement and a lot of 9 and under 12-year-old or 12-month-olds here. Let's see where we go. Well, the first two were easy, it looks like.
May have to think a little bit about that.
Yeah. It's not to say that 1 and 2 will stay 1 and 2, but she wanted those two over right away. Okay, we got the 4 now, the 4 that she wants. Let's see if this order holds or there'll be some adjustment. Doing some switching. Here's our new order. Looks like a new 4th place.
And the winner of the 9 to 12 month puppy dog sweeps, number 65, Snow Rose Rhyme Time, followed by El Milagro, number 195, and Cantasius Midnight Rambler, number 131, and last but not least, number 119, Reese's California Rain. And first up this morning in the 12 to 15 month puppy dog is Chaps Wind Raiders Boot Jack by Chaps Woodsy Brooks and Sister Woods Wonders Miracle. Breeders Jackie Chapin, owner Catherine Butterfield Davis and Al Davis. This is number 35. This is number 115, Shunli Xander the Great. By Champion Shadowwalk, 5E Alexander, and Champion Cloverfield's True Enough. Breeders are Valerie LeBiber and Sharon Curry. Owners are Valerie and Susan LeBiber. Next is number 137, Cashew Connor Cruisin' Sass. By Champion Cardi Ridge Lachlan Code Red and Cashew Cinnabar Sierra Sass. Breeder owners are Cheryl Holmes and April Gaynor. And now we have number 155, Shadow Walk Deacon, by champion K-View Strike Up the Band and champion Peaches Trade of Shadow Walk. Breeders are Susan and Donna Silla, Fran Foster, and R. Schroeder. This is owned by Susan and Donna Silla. What are you going to print? Flash drive? I got mine right here. Pull it off of yours, put it on mine, put it in my laptop over there, and I haven't got it. I will after.
Okay, there they are. Our 12 and under 15 class. Well, one nice thing about this is 4 ribbons and 4 present.
Everybody wins in this class.
Everybody gets to take home a ribbon and those beautiful blankets. I really think that those are a great keepsake of this year's National. Looks like a lot of work went into those, Don. I'll tell you, Jeff, a lot of work went into those blankets. Okay, looks like we got an order here. Let's see if this holds. Let's see if it holds.
Oh, she's going to make a change here.
Okay.
And took exactly reverse order. She reversed the entire class. Number 155, Shadow Walk Deacon is first. Number 2 is Cashew Connor Cruz and Sass. Number 3, Shonley Xander the Great. Number 4, Chaps Wind Raiders Bootjack.